Hello everyone, Tim here. It's time for another haul video. I got some vinyl records on my lap, some DVD, some TV seasons, Blu-ray, 4K, stuff like that off to the side. Before I dive into it, if you're new to this channel is all physical media. I cover soundtracks, movies on Blu-ray, 4K, screen print posters, different types of just movie-related stuff. But yeah, I would appreciate a subscribe, give this video a like. But yeah, let's dive on into the first stuff, which we'll start with the soundtracks, and then we'll shift over to the movies. Okay, so soundtrack-wise, I'm very happy with some of these. And I'm actually going to start with the biggest, I think the coolest one to grab, I should say. So I just watched Last Night in Soho for the first time last week. I finally got around to it. I was trying to watch it with my friends, just trying to get the times to line up. Finally did. We watched it. We loved it. Well, because I didn't watch the movie when it first came out, I kept passing on this soundtrack for the longest time. It was easily available. Now it's sold out, and it has skyrocketed in value. And luckily found it at a record store for the same $44 it was at release. And this thing goes now more for like $140. So absolutely thrilled to be able to get this for a very solid price. Definitely with vinyl, a lot of times, man, if you want it and you have the funds to be able to do it, I'd recommend getting the stuff. I mean, a lot of this stuff is pretty limited and it can really, really go up in value. Next one we got is the score to the original King Kong. This is a fabulous score. I had a lot of fun with this. It has a lot of the dialogue from the movie intermixed. It is a lot of fun to listen to, though. So this one was cool. 35, which was on the higher end of the single LP like this. I would expect it a little less, but still, nonetheless, a very cool one. Got Hannibal. That's a cool one. I'll put the stuff off to over here, I guess, actually. Red Sparrow. I really dug the score. The movie is also way better than I thought it would be going in, but I watched it with my parents. Occasionally I'll go over there and we'll watch a family movie night, and this was not a great watch with your parents movie. This is a dark, fucked up movie. I enjoyed it though, and this was a very good score, so very happy with that one. The cheapest pickup we got, Running Scared. This was $3. This is from the 1986 movie, I believe it is. I think it might be 86, but yeah, $3 for that. Donnie Darko. This does include the Gary Jules Mad World cover, so very cool. This one, I felt like, I thought I had it, didn't have it. What an absolutely fabulous score Interstellar is. This is one of Hans Zimmer's best. Absolutely love it. I've listened to actually most of these since I got them already. Excellent though. Next one, if you like jazz at all, the Touch of Evil score is just an excellent, smooth, easy listening jazz score. Very happy with that one. And then the last one, this one wasn't picked up at a record store. I actually pre-ordered this one, but it just came in, so it's still new pickup. But Fear Street, this is the trilogy from Waxwork. Open it up, and that is inside. Each record is a different color. It's a cool release. It's very thick. I mean, obviously being a tri-gatefold, it's big. I need a nice sleeve to be able to fit this, but yeah, happy with all of the soundtrack pickups, definitely. Now it's time for movies. This is what most of you are here for, and not a whole lot of this is actually stuff like I ordered. A lot of this is from out shopping for the most part, pretty much since the last video. But the first two ones I'm going to show are from ordering online. Both came Best Buy the same day. I got Monster from Green Hell. This is a film detective release. I keep, ringing that film detective bell quite often. I watched this. It's probably my least favorite of the film detective releases so far. The movie was fun. It's a cheesy, fun 50. I think it's 50s. Yeah, 57. Cheesy, fun 50s B movie, a monster movie, but my least favorite of what they've released so far. But still fun enough. But the next one, I freaking loved this release, and this is the Kino Lorber Touch of Evil 4K. I freaking loved this. So this thing has 3 separate cuts, all on the same 4K, or all on 4K, I should say, sorry. But the one downfall is there's no hub inside, so 2 of the discs are actually stacked. But still, theatrical, its own 4K disc. This is the reconstructed. That's my favorite version. And then pull up the reconstructed, and you get the theatrical, or sorry, the preview version also. All of them, like I said, their own 4K disc. That's very cool. I would recommend, for if you're first time viewing this movie, I would recommend the reconstructed. It's the version that Orson Welles intended you to see in the first place. It's absolutely a fabulous movie. If you look at it through modern lens, you might have certain problems with it, but I thought it was an absolutely fabulous movie. It's damn good. The acting across the board is great, but Orson Welles is really, he knocks it out of the park. The music is great. The cinematography is top notch. The 4K itself looks fabulous. The special features in here are great. I cannot recommend this one enough. I think you'd get it for like $34.99 now on Amazon, which, yeah, that's higher end Kino Lorber. It's great. Definitely pick this one up. I guarantee you will like it. Next ones are from a local flea market we have, one of the indoor flea markets. Didn't do great, but I got some cool stuff. So, got Miss March on Blu-ray. This is the only Blu-ray I picked up there. But then I think all of these ones I'm going to show do not have Blu-rays. So we got Above the Rim, Slackers, Dirty Work, which right after Norm Macdonald passed, this thing was going up in value because of people trying to, I guess maybe people that wanted to watch it right after he passed, and copies were drying up for cheap. Luckily, they went back down, but very, very fun movie. Got a Chevelle concert DVD. Next one is Rocket Science. I don't know anything about this one. This is actually an old movie gallery release, but sounded good. And then we got Pool Hall Junkies, which this one was, I believe it was Side Hustle Cinema. So I did a recent stream on movies that aren't on Blu-ray, and we all talked about movies that just never made it to Blu-ray and stuff we recommend. And I believe it was Side Hustle that pulled this one out, and it sounded great. So I ran across it. I saw this in an earlier video with Movies with Ryan also. So a couple of people I watch and I trust their opinions. They recommend this. I'm picking it up. So happy to add that one to the collection. Now, for most of the stuff I'm going to show that's left, besides the last thing, this all came from the same shopping trip. We went to 2nd and Charles. I didn't do great there. Like, got a couple of things. But also went to Young Ones Records, which they're the ones I got all these records that I showed at the beginning, or got most of them. But we also got some TV seasons from them, and along with some other stuff. And got Scrubs. Which season is this? 7th season. Slowly working on clicking off the seasons for Scrubs. So that's a great show. We got the 9th season. I think my wife said we're 1 or 2 seasons off from finishing it. We got 1st season of Handmaid's Tale. Season 4 of Impractical Jokers. We're clicking these off. We've got One Tree Hill Season 1. One Tree Hill Season 5. Clicking those off. And then, I swear to God, I thought I had 7 already. I mean, I used to own it, but since I rebought, I didn't own 7 anymore for some odd reason. So, rebought Buffy, Season 7. Now complete on them. Happy about that. Not one of my favorite seasons, but I gotta have Buffy complete. And I almost forgot, this one also came from that same store. This release has been getting a ton of buzz, and Brian Goes Blue recommended pick it up very shortly because it was starting to sell out. So, took his advice, picked this up. I have got Dario Argento is huge blind spot for me. I've seen Suspiria. I liked it a lot. Visually, it's a stunning movie. I gotta get that 4K. But I have not seen this one, so I'm definitely interested. Ooh, that's nice artwork too. But after hearing him say it might possibly sell out, I figured I had to jump the gun and grab it. Plus, I mean, good cast in it, so I gotta work on seeing more of these Argento movies, to be honest. There are so many that have hit 4K, and I need to slowly work on clicking them off. Last ones here, these came from Second and Charles for not really that much. I got this triple pack with Assassins, Cobra, and Specialist. Seen all three, enjoy all three. I'd give the edge to Cobra, which is why Cobra was already in my collection. But I did not own Assassins or Specialist already, which this was $8, I think, for the triple pack with the slip in really nice condition. So yeah, definitely. I would want to get Assassins separately. I feel like Assassins is also good. I wasn't crazy on Specialist, but I like it enough. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with Stallone, to be honest. Even his cheesy stuff is fun. I got this movie called Deadly Blessing that I've never seen. I didn't even hear of this, to be honest. But this is Wes Craven. I'm sure people are probably looking at the screen like, you didn't know Deadly Blessing by Wes Craven? And no, I didn't. So I'm definitely interested. I like Wes Craven. I've seen him in a lot of his lesser known stuff, but not this one. Was $11.95. Seemed like a good price for an Arrow release of a Wes Craven movie. And then I picked up James Cagney's Public Enemy, really great shape, for $2.95. I don't know why the heck it was so cheap, but I'm okay with that. So that is all of the stuff I purchased. And then I have an awesome gift sent to me by Susan, Southern Cinema 35, and she sent me Hercules. She asked if I had any of the stuff, if I needed any of the stuff. She sent a picture, and I did need Hercules. I enjoy Hercules, and she sent it my way, and I am extremely grateful. Thank you so much, Susan. I really appreciate it. But yeah, that is everything I picked up relatively recently, and don't got too much else to say, so I will see you in the next one.